welcome to Ruby's Outdoor Rendezvous. Today, we're at Niagara Falls, New York, and we're going to go on the Maid of the Mist, we're going to go to Goat Island, and we're going to go on a fishing trip with our guide, Randy. I'm so flipping excited. Veda and I were really anxious to ride the river on the Maid of the Mist. We took a few pictures at the top. The elevator takes you down 300 feet to the river's edge. Today, we're on the Maid of the Mist boat at Niagara Falls. Stay tuned for more action. The GoPro is strapped to my head, and we're on the Maid of the Mist. Hop up. I'm scared a little bit. Look at the falls. This is amazing. We're kind of in Canada right now, kind of. International waterways. Oh, I'm getting wet. Look at it, wow. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful, I'm crying. Oh my god, there's a boat under there. So awesome. Now we're pretty close to Horseshoe Falls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should have worn goggles. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna get soaked. Oh my god. Rita! Oh my god!
Got it? Oh my god!
Right now we're coming back from the Maid of the Mist, and it was really awesome because we went into Horseshoe Falls, and like all the water that was coming off the falls like came right into, like went right onto us, and we got soaked, and my sister is really wet, and it was really awesome. Hi!
What'd you think, Maida?
It was awesome! After the Maid of the Mist, we drove our van to the bridge that goes to Goat Island. This big island is in the middle of the Niagara River. It separates the American side with the Canadian side of the falls. We stood right at the edge of the Horseshoe Falls. It's a long way down to the bottom. From here, Canada was just a few yards away. They give you a yellow raincoat and some nice flip-flops before getting on the elevator that takes you down into a cave below the falls. When you come out of the cave, there's a big fence along the shoreline so you don't fall into the river. Then you can climb the wooden decks right under the waterfalls. This was really wet and so windy that Veda could hardly walk. You have to yell really loud to talk, and no one can hear you because it was so noisy. Lots of other people were walking up and down all the stairways. The seagulls were going crazy because they were nesting with their babies right along the walkways. They were making so much noise. I was getting dizzy looking up at all that water coming down on us. The winds here can go up to 60 miles per hour. Then Veda walked away from us, and for a minute, we thought she fell into the river. I didn't know that lots of fish go over the falls. Experts say most fish survive because they land in the foamy water below. This was such a cool hike. Lucky for us, it was a hot day, and we didn't care that we got drenched. Finally, we had to wave goodbye from the hurricane deck. Next on my list of things to do was my Erie bass fishing trip. I was so excited to go fishing with Randy. We met him at the marina near downtown Buffalo. Today, we're in Buffalo, New York, and we're fishing on Lake Erie. Stay tuned for more action.
The front right floor compartment is the anchor and the ropes, and the flares in the first aid kit is in the behind the shirts and hat side. Other than that, let's go catch some fish.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Last time, I had a mom and dad and their two sons on the boat, and it was like 2 days ago. And the little boy was 7 years old. He caught more fish than anybody else, all together.
This is his favorite area for smallmouth bass. His guide service is called First Choice Charters. Randy has a nice 21-foot Lund boat, and it's got all the best gear and electronics on it. He's a master charter captain, approved by the Coast Guard.
That is the tern nesting grounds. Terns are like a breed of seagulls, I guess. I'm not sure. So what we're doing is we're using a three-way, Ruby, see? It's a three-way with a little weight on there. And all we're doing is dropping it to the bottom and reeling it up a little bit because there's a whole bunch of weeds over here, okay? And when you wind it up, when I ask you to wind it up, what I need you to do is wind it up about as long as the fishing pole, like that. See how long it is?
Yeah.
And just all you gotta do is tip the rod back to you, grab the weight. So simple. See? All you gotta do is just tip the rod, look at the rod. Just tip the rod back to you like this, nice and easy, and you got the weight, okay? So now what I need you to do is hold on to the weight and then the rod, and I'll get some bait for you. Yeah, we got lots of. Oh, I put some water in there.
What are those?
These are golden shiners. These are the preferred bait right now. Okay, we're all set. Let go of the weight. There you go. Now, you know how to use that rod?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What do you have there, Rube?
I don't know.
Keep
Up above there,
your
there
rod
you
tip
go.
up.
Good job. The other side.
All right, go to the side, go to the side.
Good job.
Easy, Rube. Just keep your rod tip up a little bit. Don't crank them the whole way up.
Tell me when he's close.
What is that?
Oh, that's a big bass. Big smallmouth bass.
Oh.
Keep your rod tip up, Rube.
Keep them out away from the boat. Wind up some more.
I can see the bottom.
Okay, don't go up and don't roll too much, Rube. You're gonna get the.
Oh, good job. Good job. Holy moly. Ruby, that is a good job. Hey, hey.
How's that feel, Rube?
Good. It's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a nice fish.
Nice big old smile. Nice.
You okay?
Uh-huh.
Take
Saw a
your
guy in a boat next to us catching fish.
Just don't roll your rod tip up to the swivel up to the rod tip, Rube. You'll snap the rod tip off.
Tight. Go ahead. Tight. Don't let them fall like you did last time. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think, Rube?
Good.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's chubby.
How hard did he fight?
Pretty hard. He tried to go under the boat.
So what do you think about Lake Erie bass fishing?
Good.
That's a pretty big smile like for a little girl.
Yeah.
The hand there. Okay, now let them down nice and like this in the water. I wanted him to splash you.
The skyline of the big city is really cool. There is great fishing so close to the city. Some people might find that hard to believe. I was fishing at the bow of the boat when I hooked up a fish. We put the GoPro underwater and got some scenes of the fish fighting. And just before we could net it, the fish broke the line. That was a real letdown for me, and Randy too.
Darn it! would have had him.
Yeah.
We would have had.
We had that other one, but then he broke off. I was taking photos just as my grandpa hooked up with a bass. I got some shots of him reeling in the fish, then got the fish in the water, and a few shots of the fish jumping and splashing on the surface. Next, the bass was in the net, and finally, I got some shots of my grandpa holding his nice smallmouth bass. Well, it was sort of nice, but my bass were way bigger than his. The birds followed us everywhere we fished. They're looking for a free meal. They kept grabbing our minnows every time we cast our lines. This tern grabbed my minnow and then got hooked. Randy had to operate to get it loose. I got some close-up photos, then he flew back home, good as new. Oh, the poor thing.
Not anymore. They'll fly away.
Rube, it's catch and release.
That was awesome.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, oh, there he is.
Nice one, Rube.
Wow. That's super nice.
Jeez, Rube, that thing's huge.
All right, let some line out, please. Wow. Let some line out. Here, just go like this. There you go. Great hook set. Look at that fish. There you go. Nice.
How'd that one feel, Rube?
Good.
How big is he?
Huge.
What do you think, Randy?
3.5.
That's a nice one.
Well, this was a great day of bass fishing in Lake Erie with Randy. I've caught smallmouth bass before, but on this trip, I caught my biggest smallmouth bass ever. It was really fat, almost 4 pounds and 19 inches long. I hope we can come back next summer and catch some even bigger ones.
This is a